Well, folks, on the bank, back down here today at Kilgod Lakes, and I'm with the man himself, Mr. Brian. Me and Brian met a very, very long time ago, wouldn't it be?
Long time ago now, we're pushing on.
Oh, we are indeed. I take off his hat, you'll see I'm pushing on, what, you know what I mean? But we met in Malone College 20 odd years ago.
Would have been about 20 odd years
And
ago, yeah.
me and Brian have exchanged messages over the last sort of year or so. And even since I started doing the On the Bank, me and Brian would have obviously been good friends in school because of fishing and stuff. He would have done a bit of salmon fishing, I would have done a bit of carp fishing. But it's been brilliant for me and him to actually get out today after 20 years of not seeing each other in the school. And just going to talk to Brian a wee bit about his experiences with fishing and sort of everything he's learned. Brian, talk to me a wee bit about how you get into fishing, mate.
Geez, so we're going back even further than 20 years, I would say,
wow.
it would be.
Big time.
I think it was my father, first of all, that got me into fishing. I think he put a fishing rod into my hand before I kicked the football.
100%.
To be honest with you, I think there was many days I was out on the boats with him fly fishing for trout and not being able to cast the rod, and just him casting it for me and just let me bring it in. And it was him and my granda. My granda would have got him into fishing. You know what I mean?
So
and
it's just been put down
just
generations.
family
then,
lane, yeah, just passed on, and
Super.
hopefully one day I can pass it on to
The next
the
generation.
next generation.
That's
the
what I'm
plan, like.
hoping myself, mate. That's what I'm hoping myself.
Yeah.
And what's the benefits you get out of fishing? You're obviously on the same boat as me, Brian. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? We both went through loss,
Yeah,
and obviously you've lost your father. I've lost my father, and fishing obviously helps me in probably the same way, mate. It helps
no,
you.
absolutely. I was probably saying earlier on, like off camera, we're having a wee chat about it and stuff. And like when I go fishing, like after my father passed, it's probably the one thing that I feel like I'm still with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When I'm out there fishing, like he's not like too far away in the
Yeah,
thoughts,
yeah,
like, you know what I
100%.
mean? And I know you're to see him.
Because 100%, it's what you grew up doing together,
Exactly.
mate. So you.
Yep, it's the one thing together that we bonded over. Probably, obviously, we enjoyed football and things like that, but fishing was the one where like you look back as a kid and
Because just you and him that went, or
just me and my dad went
Yeah.
fishing and stuff. Then later, my younger brother, you know, like he got into it once he's a bit older enough for it.
Brilliant.
But I like that fishing, like just the mental health of it. Like you could
Yeah.
have, like, as you know, like proper down days,
Oh,
and
mate.
not even just like to do with like thinking about your father and stuff, but just work or whatever, or
Yeah.
like home life or whatever,
Yeah.
and just getting out on the bank. Like look where we are today.
Ah,
like
it's
the
beautiful.
sun's shining.
It's beautiful. You've got, what's that, the River Kells coming
Ah,
down
the
side
Kells
us
at the
there.
side there, yeah.
You've got cows, you've got the ducks over there,
Yeah.
you've got horses in the field behind us.
And
It's,
we've hooked a few fish too.
oh,
like,
well,
so,
here,
yeah.
that's another thing. There's no blanket there.
No, there's no blanket. We've
There's
caught
no
fish.
blank. There's no blank.
He's caught fish.
Oh, I'm buzzing. But listen, like we were speaking about school, mate. You were sort of the first person that I had ever met that went through the trauma, mate, I think, of losing a parent.
Yeah.
That's really like such a young age.
Yeah.
14, 15.
I think we were in third year at the time,
Yeah.
like so where I can remember.
And
we were
I
in third year.
even like I was saying, like talking to my mum before, and she even said to me, "Is Brian the wee fella whose daddy's funeral you went to?"
Yeah, that's it,
So
because-
even our class went to your daddy's funeral and stuff. I mean, it's
Oh,
surreal that it's
It's crazy,
working its
PJ. I
way.
can still remember that day, like walking into like the church. You know what I mean? And just because it's such a blank, you probably know, like it goes so quick. Like you don't really take in the whole day of like
Yeah, mate,
of,
100%.
of the funeral. You know,
100%.
like your head's everywhere. But I can still remember this day walking in and just it was like I walked into like my form class. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all the people like just in classes in the uniform and stuff like. And it was brilliant. You know what I mean? It was
It
good
was-
to
I'm
see like
sure it was
everybody. There was
heartwarming. Do you know what I mean?
no, absolutely. It just shows you that, like, for our schooling, like, you know what I mean? For
Yeah.
being, like, as you know, like Catholics
Yeah.
and Protestants,
100%.
girls, boys, all different religions, like, it was so tight knit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
were, it was none of that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? It was just together.
Like me and you said earlier on, it just shows you, mate, that what Malone College, I don't know what Malone College is like now, and obviously
Yeah.
you don't go because it's 20 years from we've been there.
For sure.
But it just shows back in the day, mate, what they were doing works.
It worked, 100%
Because-
worked, like, and you know what I mean? Like, I came out of that Malone College, like, and there was never a thought of, like, when you met someone, like, in work, or you met someone out in the street, is he Catholic, is he Protestant, which many people do have that
Yeah.
narrow-minded, but, like,
Yeah.
I've never, ever, since I've left that school,
Yeah.
had that train of
Because
thought.
you've all, like, even football teams, you play for Protestant football teams.
Every
do you know
single
what I
one of
mean?
them, like, yeah, every single one of them, yeah.
They're all Lisbon Rangers. you know what
Yeah,
I
that's
mean?
it.
The very young men, but
Yeah.
they know what I mean. But like,
always
they're
fun.
at the other side, lad, there is as well. Now you're a Catholic from where are you
West
from?
Belfast,
West
like
Belfast.
right in the heart of it, like.
I'm a Protestant from South Belfast.
Yeah.
He now goes with a Protestant, and I now go with a Catholic.
It just shows you. Yeah, it does.
Do you know what I mean? But no, it just shows you, mate. That school done wonders. Do you know what I mean?
It did.
I loved that school, mate. It was
Oh,
brilliant.
best
It
days
was
of your life, like.
it was just a pure social life. For
It
us,
was,
like,
wasn't it?
we were talking about the mad things that our class and all used to
probably
do,
can't
but
repeat on camera,
we're not
like, no.
saying them. We're not saying them on the camera,
No,
but
brilliant.
it just fantastic, and hopefully people from Malone, mate,
No.
can see this and can see that
For sure.
20 years on after me
Yeah.
and you leaving school, mate, that
No,
we can still be.
I do hope that there's parents out there that probably is watching the video and they're not too sure whether to send their child to that school. And all we can say is like it does work.
good.
You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
it does.
like
It does
is
work,
brilliant.
mate.
Like,
It
and it
does
brings
work
your
all
kids
right.
up like just knowing that like everybody's equal. Like, you know?
Yeah, 100%, mate. And listen, mate, it's a blast from the past here today for
It's
us.
all-
like,
it's
mate,
been brilliant. It is good,
and it's
just
been a great
reminiscing.
laugh, Brent.
No,
I swear to
definitely.
God, mate. And I
Yeah.
hope to have you on board doing other wee things with On the Bank,
Absolutely, I will.
joining our lads' days and stuff, mate. I know you
Yeah.
obviously live a wee bit out of the way now, mate.
Yeah, like
and
you
it's-
done well to pull me off the salmon bank today, straight out off the river to
Well,
get me the still
that is
water.
it. Well,
yeah.
even as well, like your salmon
Yeah.
fishing. You're one of the only fellas that I know that consecutively sends me photos of just salmon after salmon after salmon.
It's the same photo of the same fish, but I've just changed the angle of it now.
Upside down.
No, that's it. No, for sure, held
But
it
no,
a wee
it's
bit.
brilliant.
No,
No, it's
thanks very
brilliant.
much.
And what you do, obviously, you do a wee bit of YouTube as well. You
A
should
wee
start.
bit of GoPro. I have to just upload all the footage of it.
Mate,
like
you
off
should
the
start. You
footage
should
of
start
it, yeah.
pushing that a wee bit
We'll
more.
see how we go.
Some of the footage that you've got there is fantastic, mate. It really is.
Well,
And
seeing
obviously-
you doing what you do made me a little bit more confidence.
Mate,
Probably to take the
listen,
leap, like you
listen,
know what I mean?
mate. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them things. Even if you want to do it like we've been trying to do on the bank,
I know,
going
for
salmon
sure.
fishing.
Yeah, trying to get you.
yourself. If you make up a wee thing for your salmon page,
We'll
come
give
and
it a go.
carp fishing, mate. Do you know what I
Perfect,
mean?
yeah,
But
absolutely.
listen, it's been absolutely
No.
fantastic, and it's been great.
One
seeing
thing
you
I can say
again.
before we go, TJ, is like the stuff that you're doing, like here on the bank and getting kids out and stuff, and getting lads who are probably down in the dumps. You know what I mean? Getting them on the bank. It's first class, man.
Thank
I
you,
have to
buddy.
just say, like,
Appreciate it,
not
mate.
only that, your dad will be so proud of you.
Thank you, mate.
Your dad will be
Appreciate
so
it.
proud of
I
you, mate.
appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much.
Definitely.
Give the wee camera
On the bank.
on the bank. Brilliant.